So I got my boy Showtime here, and we back on I Don't Make the Rules, man. Glad to have you here, bro.
Thank you.
So I'm happy because I got a highlight film on the show. I've had a couple highlight films so far, and I think I'm doing pretty good keeping that up. But you know, we all call this man Showtime Marco for a reason. We're not going to talk too much about basketball today, but we will just touch base on that for all the casual viewers that are here just for basketball. So where did Showtime Marco come from?
Well, Showtime came from football, actually.
Oh, okay.
So I played football for Detroit Power, the East Side Colts, and I wasn't a basic wide receiver.
Okay.
I was making the flashy catches and all that. So
Right.
that's how I got the name. My coach was like, I'm going to call you Showtime. I was like, go from there.
All right. I like that, man. So you was trying to be like Randy Moss.
Mixture with Calvin Johnson.
Okay. Calvin. That's around our time, you know. I'm more like Calvin was that guy. I can't take that away from Calvin because we Detroit boys, but like
Randy was.
Randy was Randy.
Randy was
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying? I don't know much about football, but I know about them legends, and he ain't get mossed you from nowhere.
Yeah, Randy was the one.
Yeah, Randy was that guy. I like Terrell Owens or whatever.
Randy was the one.
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
That's a different breed.
He is. Speaking of different breeds, you got a clip on the internet of you giving a hezzy into a snatchback and putting somebody on their chin in the game. Pause right there, just in case. Yeah. But what was going through your head in that moment?
I just play basketball.
Yeah, I feel that. You play real free. Always have.
Always had. Always
So,
will.
You said it best, always will. That's the best part. You're going to always be yourself. So we're going to go all the way to the beginning of Showtime Marco, just DeMarco Dickerson. I'm sorry for putting your government out there, but, you know, for the sake of the show. I met you when you were at Detroit Loyola, or a freshman in high school.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we was the same height then, for all y'all know. Just start following his journey. He was a normal 5'7" person like the rest of us. And then he got to 5'9", regular height, then 5'10", and then out of nowhere, he left us. So take us back to when you were under the height requirement.
I mean, I was the little small guard that can shoot.
Right.
You know.
Adjust the mic for you. So, yeah. No, I'm saying talking to Mike. Yeah, there you go. We want to hear you, man.
So, basically, small little guard that can basically shoot, but I always can dribble. Like,
Right.
I watched a lot of N1 mixtapes.
Yeah.
I always would practice a lot of that stuff in my basement. And so, I was just quick, play defense here and there, and then
Here and there.
yeah. And then once I like grew into my height, I started reaching a lot more because
Yeah.
I was a little linkier than everybody else. So, but other than that, it was really just like a normal little person playing basketball, just getting active.
So you ain't putting no salt in your shoes or nothing like that, man? Because I'm telling you, it was crazy as fuck. It was.
No, it was crazy because I came in high school at like 4'10", 4'11". And I was with some giants back in Loyola, bro. I'm talking about 6'8", can run a 4'4".
Yeah.
Like, I was crazy, but I mean, and then like you said, went to 5'7", 5'9". Then all of a sudden, like junior year, going into that senior year, I shot up to like 6'1". And I was so happy because my dad always told me the stories like, man, I didn't start growing until after high school. I'm like, oh, man.
Right.
But once it came in the 12th grade,
Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah, it's on.
Yeah. Made it a lot easier.
Made it a lot easier.
So you had to grow like your freshman year of college too.
Mm-hmm. Like
Okay.
I started. Then I went to like 6'3", and then like after that it was just like an inch a year. So, which is crazy.
Yeah. You just hit that cap of 25, so
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So you just hit that cap of 25, so you may be done growing.
I hope not though.
Yeah, yeah. So basically, you started off college at Kalamazoo College.
Mm-hmm.
What made you leave there?
My grades.
Okay, that's real. Hey, for all
That's the
y'all,
realest.
for all the kids that's out here, listen to what he's saying, because it's the truth.
And I graduated high school valedictorian, so that was the wild part.
Exactly.
So, I mean, going to K College, it was one of those big things of, you know, it was more educational reasons than basketball reasons. And
Right.
me being more so towards the basketball part, them trimesters started hitting me like Mike Tyson. And I was cooked. I was cooked. And, you know, freshmen get that liability of like, oh, you can be able to, you know, because they say you make that adjustment from high school to college.
Yeah.
After that, I just was like,
Yeah.
just went down.
You went there with my boy Hunt Hill for a second, right?
No, Hunt Hill, I met Hunt Hill out there. He did a run because he knew the assistant coach out there.
Okay.
So that's how I met him. But Hunt was out there, I think, like in Central Michigan or
Yeah.
GS
Well,
or
he was a
something.
walk-on at Central, but he said he knew about you at the KZoo College or whatever.
Yeah, we did a run.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
when I first ran into Hunt.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's another killer, man. Y'all got similarities of having that dog in y'all. So I always tell people the way you play basketball is the way you live your life. Me and you have numerous conversations about basketball, life. That's just a constant thing that we always do. It's just our thing. But talk about that dog. Like, how did you invent this version of Showtime, Marco? Like, that's what I really want to know. That's what people need to know. That's the difference of somebody who is being a professional basketball player just for hoops, or somebody who being a professional basketball player to change the next generation. And I feel like you're more of a professional basketball player trying to change the next generation. So
Yeah.
talk about that.
I mean, it mainly came from my pops, you know. Hard work beats talent. I mean, it sounds so cliche, but it's the real. Like,
Yeah.
and that's where the dog came. You know, being that underdog, I'm not being ranked. Never in my life. The true definition of an underdog story. So
Yeah.
I just keep doing that, bro. I like breaking like overcoming the impossible. Something they tell me like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Just
Yeah.
overcoming that. So that's where the dog come from. I feel like I'm just still not under the radar. I mean, still under the radar for real. And people
Right.
just don't know about me. So I'm like, I'm going to prove it. Like,
Yeah.
that's what it boils down to. Just having that mentality, like, every time I step out, I'm going to kill.
Yeah. Everybody can't kill at all times. But again, the way you live your life, is the way you play basketball, and vice versa. So a lot of people don't know about you with the digital side of things. Talk about that. Like, one of the first things we talked about when you was talking about you're ready to be a pro basketball player, I was like, but what are you going to do when you're not playing basketball? Like, you're going to have a lot of free time. What are you going to do in that free time?
Yeah, I graduated from Siena Heights with my art degree, so I'm into art. I almost went to the DIA today, but I'm going to go tomorrow.
Okay.
But I'm into, you know, doing the videos, doing clothing and stuff like that. I actually got my own clothing brand, Forever Iconic. And I
Shout it out. We always do that.
forevericonic.clothing on Instagram. So go ahead and check that out. But I had put it on hold just because I stayed locked in with the basketball because I was making the transition of learning the game inside the game, you know. So So right now, I'm still on the tail end of doing a couple projects here and there, but at the end of the day, I mean, I'm just so locked in with basketball right now. I'm trying to like get back into the art stuff right now, so it's kind of tough.
So this is a good question I like to ask people, and it goes kind of hand in hand with basketball, especially professional basketball, and the state that you're in, like chasing a bag, a dream, and a constant of both, right? So at this point in your career where a lot of people are starting to know and you're getting that respect, would you prefer to have the money or the respect within basketball? That's what I'm saying. So like we know in certain leagues, we were just talking about it with Minty over here, like you got leagues that are respected and then you got leagues that aren't as respected, but you could get paid. Like you as a person, where do you think you're at?
I always tell people, man, the money gonna come. So I'm more on the respectful side. You know, coming from a small school, you want to show people like, hey, we can play basketball down here in these lower level college. So, and I think I've been doing that, showing everybody. You know, I feel like a couple of my friends that I know that play smaller schools like D3 and AI level have been doing that. So I just be trying to tell the kids like, hey, D1 is not all that. I mean,
Right.
it's the goal. It's for sure the goal, but it's not always
Right.
the path you have to take. Like, if you playing good, if you showing out, people will find you.
Right.
And that's the honest to God truth. And I learned that at a younger age. It don't matter where you go. It's just how you perform.
Right.
So, to answer your question, the respectful side.
Okay. Yeah, because like when I sit here and I think about the money aspect of things, like obviously we all want to make money, we all want to be respected, but in basketball, it makes you have to make some tough decisions, especially being in the middle of your career, and then you getting the more you're trying to go after a goal is kind of year by year in basketball. But that year by year, you're getting older and older. So you got a younger guy coming in too, where it's like, I'm not gonna dunk as much as you will no more.
Yeah. No, you start to realize that, you know, because the Knicks, I tell people like overseas take about at least a year, 2 years off your body,
Yeah.
just because of the grit it is over there, like the grind it is. And like you said, then that's when the mental state come into play. Like you gotta stay sharp. Like yeah, you gonna have these years, but they always gonna be looking for that younger guy
Right.
that's gonna elevate the team in
Right.
some type of way. It's always cool to have a vet, but we need that young gun.
It feel good to be the vet.
I ain't gonna lie. It's tough for me just because I was never that vocal leader, or I was always the one to tell people like, you better hop on this bandwagon and come on. It's
Yeah.
like it's one of those deals. But at the end of the day, I mean, I'm starting to learn and I'm starting to get it of becoming more of a vocal leader. So I mean, sometimes it's nice, but sometimes I be feeling weird because it's like it's this small school guy telling some big time conference guy that
Yeah.
you know been around so many things, or a vet that got more years than you, but you see something else from outside game and you still trying to lead and stuff. And so I mean it's different. It's a learning experience. So,
Can't buy IQ at Walmart.
yeah.
Can't buy IQ at Walmart. If you could buy IQ at Walmart, everybody have it.
Facts.
Remember that. So all you LA Fitness hoopers, know the fuck you cannot go play at anybody's Division I college. It's a reason why you didn't play there.
And there's no disrespect to them.
It is. For me.
That's crazy.
Because you can't buy IQ at Walmart. And most of them try to buy IQ at Walmart.
I mean, you on a different level though, Nate.
I'm not. Speaking of different levels,
You
what,
are on a different level.
what does I don't make the rules mean to you, brother? Like you've been out with us. You are a part of the family. You know how we move. Like you've seen the things that's kind of in motion where can't really explain it, but it's just happening. So like when you see how to make the rules, like what does that mean to you? Like what do you get from it?
That's a good question. That's a great question.
Yeah.
I say just living life and let God do the things, man.
Yeah.
Just let him do the things. And when people come to you and ask, why you winning like this? I don't make the rules, man. I just do what I got to do.
I think that was the most like appropriate answer I've ever gotten on this show, and I really appreciate that.
No problem.
I've seen that question go left. I've seen that question go left a couple of times. I've seen it go left.
Man, you know me.
Yeah,
Man. I mean,
yeah. You got to keep it real bamboo and collective.
very, very.
So, you were in the Czech Republic. What's life like? Did I say it right?
Mm-hmm.
What's life like living there? Like, just everyday life, being an African man or African American man in the Czech Republic. Like, what is that like? I live my life vicariously through all my friends that go overseas because I don't do anything over a 6-hour flight. Go ahead.
You're going to have to start doing it, though.
We'll get to it. Shout out to my boys in Greece.
But, I mean, I didn't really get the full experience just because of I came from Hungary. I feel like I did a bid in Hungary, I ain't gonna lie. Like, that was probably the hardest year because I had to jump to Czech and, like, at the end, like, literally at the end of the season going into playoffs. Like, that was, like, my third game in Czech. But living over there, it was good. I mean, they still in medieval times as far as, like, their buildings and, you know, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful, bro. I can't even explain.
It's kind of weird to think about, but I guess I get it.
Like Prague is very beautiful. Like especially they keeping some of the original medieval times, like castles and architecture and all of that stuff.
Yeah, so it was good for you for that.
Man, it was good.
What was McDonald's like over there?
Beautiful. I don't even eat fast food over here no more, but when I go over there, I eat fast food.
Yeah, all my boys keep telling me that. They say McDonald's in other countries is like J. Alexander's.
Damn near. When I was in Hungary, I was eating KFC.
Ooh.
And I don't even eat, they had the veggie nuggets in there.
Let me keep it real. Almost threw up a little bit when you said that.
You almost do it, yeah. But to be honest, like on some real stuff.
They got hot sauce over there?
They got hot sauce.
Ooh, I like that.
But it's a lot fresher too. Like
the hot sauce?
Everything is fresh over there, bro.
But like, how more fresh could the hot sauce be? You better give me some Franks, bitch.
Man, you can take you ain't even gotta use Franks. You can just chop up a nice little pepper, blend it up.
No,
there's your hot sauce.
No.
Sorry, bro. I've been cooking lately because I eat different.
No, I'm a
pescatarian, so I gotta figure out different ways to cook.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, so I started being a vegetarian at like 19. So I was at Macomb Community College. That was after the year of getting booted out of KZU.
Yeah.
So I was like, I came across a documentary, What the Health. I think that was it. And I was like, nah, this can't be real.
It's funny how like two different people can look at that. So like you came across that documentary and you were like, let me change my life. I came across that documentary and was like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I'm about to bang McDonald's every day for the next 3 years.
But then I came across another show later down that line, like called Game Changers. Game Changers was with athletes and professional athletes that's plant-based diet people, which was crazy. But I've been doing this for like 7 years now.
It'll fuck you up to get some Five Guys at this point.
Oh, I still get Five Guys.
Oh.
But you know, the cheese, mushrooms, green peppers, and like no meat, just a sandwich.
Huh?
Yeah, they got a veggie sandwich there. You put cheese, mushrooms, fried mushrooms, onions.
The more this show goes on, the more you guys are gonna learn that I am probably one of the most unhealthy eating motherfuckers on this earth. That sounds like pure death right there. I'm going to Five Guys. I need that double bacon burger, heavy mayo, heavy ketchup, hot sauce, some jalapenos to watch my figure, and a little bit of lettuce every time. And guess what? Calvin, I'm calling you after because that's my order. You work there and you know I need it. Right there. That's Five Guys right there on Telegraph, too. They know me.
Double bacon cheeseburger, though.
I'm allergic to dairy products. No cheese.
No cheese.
Mayo doesn't bother me, though.
I mean, try the sandwich, though.
No.
Damn, you ain't gonna try it. You know I ain't gonna steer you wrong, cause you know I'm not.
My girl eat healthy and shit. And, like, that shit's disgusting, bro. I'll come home. She's cooking some fucking salmon and chickpeas and some bullshit. And I'm like, all right, bet, watch this. I call Al's Fresh Fish and Chicken, and I get that 10-piece whole wing with the okra and the fried shrimp with the lemon pepper all over it and the french fries on the side. I'm getting kind of hungry up here right now. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I ain't eat either. let's move on.
Yeah, that's good food. So, who's your dream girl? Celebrity. Somebody like Sexy Red?
I like my rats. I do like my rats. But I ain't gonna go to Sexy Red, bro. It's this one that's better than Rihanna right now.
Whoa. I can agree that it's somebody better
I
than
might
Rihanna.
pronounce her name wrong.
Yeah, please say it.
But it's Shanicia. I think that's how you say it.
The light skin one.
Light skin from Jamaica.
I know who you're talking about.
If she watched this show.
She real good cocoa butter. That's real good cocoa butter right there.
Listen, if she watched this show and you watching, please.
We're gonna tag her. We're gonna tag her for this clip. Yeah,
hey, listen.
She got it.
She got it.
That's real good cocoa butter for the game right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know who you're talking about.
She got
I know who you're talking about. God took his time on her.
Very.
Yeah.
And she hit you with that little Jamaican accent too. I'll be like,
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah. That's a good one. That's a real good one. I'm glad you ain't say some shit like Coil Ray or some shit like that. Like you said somebody that was like,
I'm authentic.
yeah.
I'm authentic.
Yeah. Like I got my celebrities on the gram that I follow that like, this gonna sound crazy, but I swear like real niggas understand where I'm coming from. I got celebrities that I follow on the gram that like I pay attention to make sure that my friends don't follow. Cause like I just don't want them sending it in the chat before I can send it in the chat. like it's certain celebrities, and I'm not gonna even say who, like that I just like follow, and I'm like, I'm not gonna send that. Like I want to be the first to send them in the chat. Yeah,
That's smart. Everybody can see mine.
Because I'm not gonna say no names, but I got some fucking sharks in some group chats that I'm in, bro.
Listen, I still don't care. They can look all they want.
No, I don't care about that. I'm saying like the comments. Like damn, like at least let me drop the comment first before. Like they not even in the comments. It's just the comment of what they gonna say in the group chat. You know.
National, really?
It'd be toxic, bro. My friends are toxic. Some of my
No,
friends.
you toxic.
No. I'm far from it. No, I encourage toxicness to certain people. G, can we clip that?
Toxic people.
No, I'm talking about the part before that. Like, whatever. I don't make the rules. There we go.
That's the right time to say that.
I don't make the
Leave it
rules.
there.
So, what's your goals for a family? Stuff like that. Like, if you can't get Shanicia, whatever, like, build that girl that you can see yourself settling down with.
Man.
I don't make the rules moment.
Oh, it's not even I don't make rules, man. I really don't discriminate on any woman.
Okay.
But I have been loving my tall women.
Okay.
Been loving the tall women lately.
We need a leaguer. I mean, I'm completely fine with you dating a girl over 6'1".
Yeah, I need a tall woman, but
6'1" girls. PSA. My man is looking for something over 6'1". Hopefully you hooped in your background a little bit.
I mean, you can just have the nice athlete body as long as
Yeah.
you just in shape, nice athlete or something.
Yeah.
That's what I've been into so far lately.
Athletes.
But honestly, you know, dream family, being overseas.
Yeah. He doesn't want to live in America either.
Yeah, I definitely don't. When I have my kids, free education, learning 2 languages, maybe 3.
It's a different guy right here. Winner.
Start something over there with a gym.
I can see you living in like Italy.
Oh, absolutely.
Italy.
I've been learning so
I
much.
think Italy for him. Italy.
Child.
What's that?
That means hired by. That's it.
Yeah. Nah. I could definitely see you living overseas and starting a family over there. You kind of like a farm guy.
Yeah, I mean.
I could see you having like a big ass house, but having like some goats and shit.
Goats.
And a random basketball court where the goats don't even walk on the basketball court because they know it's the basketball court.
4-wheelers.
I like
Just
that.
living life. Nice,
I like that.
Nice scene.
Like that. So, what's one thing you want to do in a community where you're from, like, to be remembered? And it doesn't necessarily got to be with basketball. Like, what,
I mean, just giving back to the kids, honestly.
What's your way of giving back? Every motherfucker said they're going to give back to the kids. What you mean by that?
like,
I ain't saying you specifically as the motherfucker. I'm just sick of I'm going to use you as the example. Tell me what you're going to do to give back to the kids.
So, this is my goal.
Okay.
So, my goal is, like I said, build a gym overseas where I'm at.
Yeah.
But I also want to build gyms over here, specifically in Michigan, just because of how the rate of basketball gyms are going down drastically. And I would like to build the gym here in order to make this tunnel so where kids can be able to experience the life overseas and see a different view of just life, period. Doesn't have to be basketball. It doesn't have to be none of that, just life in general. So that way I have this tunnel of just those kids over in it.
So like a foreign exchange program to your gym.
For a gym, yep.
That's what it's called, right?
No,
Student foreign exchange, yeah.
And basically just build like AAU programs, have somebody over here that I know that's good. Maybe like you or whoever that just want to chill, relax, and help some kids with the AAU program. I know you probably don't got the patience, but
Hey kids. Hey kids.
But you know what I mean. Just
and I'm saying that with a straight face too. Like I'm good with kids.
Yeah.
But I hate kids.
Just having that dream of just doing that and showing kids that it's more to life out here than just Michigan or Ohio or Chicago.
What's the best state in the world to you?
Best state in the world?
I mean, best state in the United States to you.
It's here, bro. It's here.
Yes. I'm like 4 for 4. Like 4 for 4 on that.
It's here. We just got
4 for 4.
We just got something to us.
Yeah.
There's something in the water.
Michiganders. We got good water, except for never mind. Can't do that. Yo, that was about to be. That was about to get crazy.
Dog.
Yo.
Dog. But Nate, I don't make the rules.
I don't make the rules. That's about to get crazy.
That was about to be.
Yeah, I'm glad that happened, bro. That won't be a clip, but like if you watching and you're like, no, I didn't mean that. Like, fuck, bro. But yeah, like we got some great stuff out here in Michigan. A lot of our music is coming up. Like,
I mean,
it's
Detroit is coming.
Yeah, Detroit really is.
It's looking like
it's great.
Looking like this might be pushing it too far, but it's giving me good vibes though. I was gonna say some Miami, but I'm like, nah.
Yeah,
that's too far.
Miami's crazy.
That's too far, but we do got some beautiful women.
We got Michigan got some nice women.
We do.
Well, that's what you just gotta know where to look to get. We got some nice women. But now, me personally, I can't speak for people's choices of what they want in women. Me personally, I know who I'm gonna marry one day. I already have a contract set up for that. But in hindsight, I do know that there are some very nice cocoa butter almond joints out here. And so
I mean,
I encourage all my friends to take advantage of that at a high level.
Very high level.
very high level. So
But you got to be smart.
Yeah.
They getting smart too.
yeah, and shout out to my boy Mike actually, because like I know he looking for a special lane too. Goddamn, you know. Shout out to that boy.
I mean, we all are.
we getting to that point.
Yeah. It's,
Getting to that point. What age you want to be married? Shout out to G.
Probably. It's too much life to live right now, bro. I'm in my 20s, about to go in my early 30s. Probably like 30 something, like
30 something.
30 something. But if, I mean,
Yeah.
like we said, we don't make the rules. So
Yeah.
you gotta put something on the floor at the right time. Then
It's gonna be me. I'm gonna get married before 30. About
most
30.
definitely.
About 30. I say that just because like I'm at a place in my life where I'm just kind of, you know, got to build a foundation.
But you don't like kids, bro, though. You don't want no.
I like my kid. That's the truth. Like I like my kid. You know why? Because my kid's gonna be a little douchebag.
It's not
It's
good.
gonna be hilarious. He'll be like, Uncle Marco, my dad said fuck you. It's gonna be hilarious.
Got him with the world on you.
Yeah, he gonna have a little chain and everything. Uncle Mike, my dad threw your bitch.
Start flinching at him and stuff.
Flinching at him and shit.
No, it's just
Nah,
funny.
Mike, no,
it's,
for sure.
it's gonna be really funny just to see an offspring of yourself.
Yeah, I think God's gonna bless me with a girl though. I think I'm gonna have a daughter when I do have a kid. Reason why is because like I feel like God isn't gonna give me a son.
Man, that boy gonna change.
If I have a son, he's gonna be like a menace, bro, and it's gonna be hilarious to me. Like just you talk about 4-wheelers and shit. Like my son gonna be singing NBA YoungBoy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Nah, he gonna be off Babyface already, you know, for sure.
I want twins.
Twins?
Twin boys. I want twins for sure.
I can see you doing that.
Knock them off and right there. Oh, 2 twins, we done. I ain't gotta do nothing else after that.
God, you hear me saying this now. If you give me a son, I'll be responsible.
Amen.
I'll be responsible with him. I know I'll be a better, like, I feel like I'll be a better dad to a girl just because, like, I'll have to, like, not be like, ha, that's funny. like, I know my son is going to be, like, a menace, bro. Because I'll think about yourself as a little boy. Like, your son is like you, damn near, you know? Unless you're Magic Johnson.
Stop.
Stop. Stop, bro.
Stop. Need to stop. You are wild. That is crazy.
Keep going. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. This is bad. This is bad. My radar comments are like off the wall today, and this is why you can't get canceled for anything. Cause like that's not a joke that I made, bro. That's something I seen on the internet.
But I mean, it's us two, bro. It's like,
Yeah,
we're crazy. Like,
yeah. Okay. Next thing, we get into the end of some of the stuff. One of the last things I gotta ask you is, so you got realistically, we're at 26, closer to 27 and 26. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? As a person, as like a basketball player, like everything. Like where do you see yourself 10 years from now? And I always like to kind of take these clips and send them to people later on to kind of give them motivation to like how they want to keep their life going, you know?
10 years, I'm 26, so I'll be around 36. I said I'm going to play this game about 15 years, but I hope I'm like in EuroLeague or something, making a living off that, and then just settling down over in Europe with the family and start doing the business side of things, you know? I might even try and go back into fashion school, so it's just one of those
I
things.
find it so interesting that you like really, really want to live in Europe. Like that, it's very cool because it's like you don't really come across many people from America that's like, yeah, I'm playing basketball, and like, yeah, everybody, I have a whole family here in America, but like, my goal is to really live in Europe, like, and it's different for a lot of other people than you for the simple fact that you go play in Europe all the time. You could really make the decision at any point and be like, I'm not coming home.
Yeah, no, facts.
Like that's the scary part about it.
But at the same time, I'm still trying to stay in the moments.
Right.
So that's the big thing. A little birdie told me that, like, and that's what I've been trying to work on as far as patience and staying in the moment, because you can get so caught up in I done did this, that, and by the time you feeling like I should be having everything set up by now,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But no, it doesn't go like that.
Yeah.
I mean, prime example, me and my boy Mike still here,
Yeah.
chilling.
Yeah.
We're not chilling, we working, but
Yeah.
we still here, and it's like, man, we doing the absolute best of our abilities to go far beyond with this, and we still not where we want to be.
Right.
And it can get like that for me. I think that's what's been messing me up for the last couple of weeks now.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, just my mental has just been like, what else do I have to do?
But that's where that side of having something else that you put your time into comes into play. So that digital side and everything, like we always talk about that. I know me and Minty, we have many conversations where I always call Mike Mike done got a lot of pub this show. Fuck that nigga for this. But, like I always talk to Mike about the fact one of the biggest things that I respect about him is in the midst of him being a professional basketball player, he still manages to be so on board and like uptight with like learning stuff about the media side of things and like with his videos to his drone business. If y'all need any drone business done, hit Mike up. But anyway, for all that, like he's still very aware, and I think that's what takes a lot of the stress of him worrying about basketball off. I always talk to him about that.
Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do. I've been trying to find different ways to take my mind off of basketball. Because, like we had the conversation when I told you, hey, Nate, bro, I still don't feel like a professional athlete.
Yeah.
Like, I still feel like I'm grinding for something
Yeah.
that I already had, you know, and I just don't sit back and be like, look, bro, you just overcame a lot, like a lot of stuff. And so I'm trying to realize that. And like I said, that little birdie told me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
And
we talk on this show too. Take a second, pat yourself on the back, and thank yourself for everything you done did. Seriously, because like
that's real shit.
as black men, we don't take enough time to just be like, shit,
Yeah.
I beat the odds.
Beat the odds. I'm in that 1%.
Yeah.
Like I'm in that 1%. And then that's why I said I started reading too. So like I'm into reading a lot more now. So I'm just trying to figure out different ways, bro.
You ever read The Hunger Games?
No, I watched a movie. I watched like one movie of that, but I wasn't really into it. I'm into the deep stuff, like pause.
Pause.
Pause. That was crazy.
That was crazy.
That was wild.
Yo, yeah.
That was
Yo,
so
yeah.
wild.
That was wild. Hey, yeah.
That was
Yeah.
that was the biggest pause moment.
It's okay though. Like,
At least I caught myself.
yeah, I'm gonna clip that one though. No, it's coming.
It's coming, but shit.
Pause.
That was
All right.
but no, like I've been reading like The Alchemist, The Message to the Black Man, Elijah Muhammad book. I done read this new book called Spoon, which you can like basically figure out a person just based off their room. So basically, I like off some you type stuff, but on a different, like on a nicer path, like because the dude from you was wild. But I'm about to get into a book called The Story of B. I done did Brainwash, another one. Did the new Jim Crow. Like I've been locked in. I'm like on my my fourth series of books, I think.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So
It's,
shout
hey,
out to my uncle, man.
shout out to your uncle. And niggas pick up books and start reading. That's what they come down to. When you don't know what else to do, start reading. And if it ain't no other book you can find the Bible. Read the Bible.
Hard copy books too, not the digitals. Open the book.
Yeah, I say a little bit of both.
No,
Well, for me, a little bit of both. But for y'all, hard copy books.
hard copy books, man.
Anybody you want to shout out? Anybody you want to show love to? Anything like that? We got to get up out of here in a minute.
Shout out to the guys, all my friends. Shout out to the family. You know, shout out to my boy Nate.
Hey, man. Appreciate you.
You know, shit. I mean, at the end of the day, shout out to everybody that's been beyond me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because shit ain't easy, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is not easy.
Shit ain't easy at all, but hey, we call this. We know that the path we on. Me and you compare our success a little bit because a lot of times we don't look at stuff in the mirror and we always talking about what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
But you know, it should get real, but you got to keep going. So that's the best part of it. But for me, shout out to Go Media. Shout out to the family.
Man, shout out to y'all, man. For
shout
having
out-
me. I appreciate it.
Of course, shout out to National Sports Family. My boys over at the compound, y'all know how we rockin', man. Pluto's children. Love for all the gang out here, man. And shout out to G. Thank you very much. Appreciate you, girl.
Oh man, shout out to Clubhouse, man. I got it on. That's
Oh,
my
yeah,
boy.
yeah.
That's my boy clothing brand. Shout out to him and Money Intangibles.
Oh, yeah, Money Intangibles. I like that a lot. Y'all shit sweet. Shout out to y'all boys. Let me get some gear. I'll promote it on the show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, there we go. Appreciate it. I think that's about it in a wrap. Last thing I gotta say for the show. This is for my Instagram. Like, subscribe, comment on all the fucking videos, or I hope Freddy Krueger come in your fucking dreams. Just that simple. We out of here.
And follow me, man.
Oh yeah, Showtime.
Showtime.Marco too.
All
Follow
right,
me.
we on it.